people want to put the name of their business and they come up with a nice name for their business, and then they won't spend any money, $800 to a graphic design artist for a logo or for a color scheme. Every business should have a logo. Every business should have a color scheme that goes along with that business, so that if you're going to be bomb and pop, what everybody wants is the corporate look, the corporate
but the customer
intangibles
service of a mom and pop.
But the customer service of a mom and pop. That's what the consumer wants. That's what I want.
Right.
That's what everybody wants.
Right.
That's what we've tried to create here. And I think people are starting to get on board with that, and the ones that haven't are going to find themselves out in the cold and need to.
So what do you think about the whole concept of going out of your way to do business with locally owned and operated companies as compared to corporate operations?
Right now, I think it's a have to. Corporations are sticking together. They're having to stick together to survive. And small businesses need to put their swords away and do the same if they want to survive.
That's a good way to put it. Never heard it put that way. Instead of stop fighting each other and realize that you need to fight for your own survival.
We're all in the same boat, what brought me to our co-op with other businesses like ours. I would like to find more fast lube shops here in the local Modesto area that would work with us. Those of us who are still operating aren't going out of business, but the amount of profit we can make can be limited if we don't pull our resources. If all lube shops and fast lubes like mine in Modesto all pulled their resources, bought from the same supply houses, contracted their stuff together, we can all have separate billing and stuff like that, but all decided to go to one house to get our stuff and sell all of our volume together, all of us would make more money. All of us would, and not have to change a single thing.
What do you think about applying that same principle of a co-op to advertising?
I think that's also a must. Whenever you co-op things together, you're going to get more for your money. There's no downside. The consumer doesn't see that you're friends with this business or you're friends with that business. What you're talking about is where the checks go and where the advertisements are placed. That doesn't have anything to do with what the consumer sees. So even though the ownership knows that, hey, on the surface we're competitors, but in the back room we're cutting up profits together because we're both making money. Isn't that what oil companies do? Isn't that what the most major corporations, don't they control their markets? Why aren't we controlling ours?
The diamond companies certainly do.
So do the gold companies.
Right.
And nobody does it better than the oil companies and the big three automakers. And everything comes in threes. I've noticed that. You get three major oil companies that run the world, three major automotive makers in the U.S. that dominate the market. Everything comes in threes. I have no idea why that is, but
yeah,
that's just the way it is. So, believe it or not, we've actually got three major companies in my business right here in Modesto. Everybody else I would consider minor, but three stores pretty much dominate the market here. And
are you working with those stores? Are you working in cooperation with those?
One of them I have a good rapport with. The other I don't. I've tried though in the past, not here recently, but a few years ago I tried to work with them a little bit, and they weren't interested at all. But there's another one that I have pretty good rapport with, and they're considering.
You have a concept for your business. Now this is my last question. You have a concept for your business that includes bringing oil change together with a car wash. Tell me about that.
It seems to be the going trend for new businesses like this. If I was to build a brand new fast lube center, it would have to have a car wash on it, or I wouldn't do it. Out of the 3 existing stores that I have, only my Chico location has a car wash, and we purchased it that way. And I purchased it specifically because I wanted to learn about running a car wash. I'd worked at one before when I was a kid, but on the business end, I really want to know what went into it, so that when I build a new Taj Mahal Pro Lube that I hope to do very soon, it'll have a car
Pro Wash.
Pro Lube and Pro Wash, exactly.
There you go.
And the two go hand in hand. Almost like gas station and a convenience store. If you're going to build a new lube center, if it doesn't have a car wash on it, you just hurt yourself.
How important is the name that you select to be a business? Like Pro Lube sounds like a big business to me.
Another thing that a gentleman that I work for taught me a lot about business during the years said, you have to have what you do in the name of your business if you want to be successful. When somebody looks in the yellow pages and they see, and they need a pipe replaced in their backyard, and they see, you know, Joe's Underground Plumbing or Valley Underground Plumbing, that's going to get a lot more calls than NorCal Excavation. Because a lot of people don't know what excavation is. Somebody commercial does, but somebody who just needs some underground plumbing done in their backyard doesn't know that. And, you know, the name of your business has to say what you do. The name of this company is ProLube Oil Change Centers. We're professional. We service cars, we change oil, and centers, plural, says that there's not just one. You know, so I tried to put all of those elements in the name of our business, like he told me, and he's right.
How long have you been running these centers?
6 years now.
How long have you had that?
6 years. We started in August of '04.
Are you planning on franchising?
So we're done with it or what?
That is the long-term plan, but I don't want to franchise until I can build my Taj Mahal ProLube, which is built by my specifications. What I've learned, what I know, I want everything at arm's reach for the technicians. I want ease for the customers, comfortable lounge, and a car wash. Once I can build that, then I will take that business model and sell it to others. But the stores right now, the 3 that we have, are very different. And I want to build a signature ProLube and car wash center before I sell it out as a franchise. But I have been approached by people who didn't want to use our name and our system. And I turned them down. I said, no, we're not ready for that yet. The infrastructure is not there yet. And when it does go, I want it to go right. And I want it to go big, and I want it to go fast.
Okay, well, thank you, Red. Appreciate you taking
You're welcome.
the time to talk.
Well, no, it's not.